What up, everybody? It's Peace. Welcome to another video. So, new format, new me. I tried Scrap Orchest with a heavier Sky Striker engine, and I cut the list down to 40 cards, and I didn't do well with it, so I got a little bit discouraged. But I also participated in another tournament, and I topped with Dragon Link. So it's a really spicy list. I'll show you the combo, but let's get into some packs that I've gathered for you guys. I've got 4 Ancient Guardians, Turbo Pack 7, and 2 OTS 16s. We're going to get an Ultimate Rare. All right, so let's start off with the Ancient Guardians. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce. Not even gonna try.
Level 4 snake guy.
Yes. Okay. Wavering Eyes. Oh, okay. I think that is the Searcher or something. Or no, it's the Dumper and then Adder or Specialer. I don't know. I'm not even gonna pretend. I'm not even gonna pretend because everyone was like, "Oh, I'm gonna play this at locals," and I've never seen anyone at locals play this. Not yet. Not once. Another super rare. That's fine. That's fine. Let's save the really powerful pulls for later on. Wow, 4 supers. It's all right. We got Turbo Pack. We could get an Ulti Cataster. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? Oh, these were before they had the ripping portions in there.
Back when the packs were hard to open.
Yes. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. I hope you guys are watching this on 2x speed. All right, there we go. Oh, I got another Lightning Warrior. Oh! Herald of Orange Light. That's like $6. Nice.
There you go.
Nice, nice. All right, so here's what you guys came for. Tournament Pack 16. Let's see what we got. Where's the high rarity card?
I think it's at the... Is that at... Just YOLO it.
The middle one is definitely not it. Oh, we got a Pet in the Dark Clown. I play this in Goat decks,
I think
actually.
that's usually the front card. That's not how.
Oh, okay, so it's the bottom card. All right, so Dryatron Zeta. I think someone might be looking for a rarity upgrade. I can't remember. And then last pack. All right, we got Lion Alligator, Reptilian Hydra, and Mausoleum of the Emperor. I didn't know what I was expecting. It is 4th of July right now when I'm recording this, and I will be posting it immediately. So if you can hear some fireworks in the background, don't worry, I'm not getting bombed.
Yeah.
All right, so I participated in the tournament. There was 27 people. I ended up going X1-1. I drew with Xavier, so now my record with Xavier is 1-1-1, which is interesting. But yeah, we drew in time. But yeah, I ended up with 6th place out of 27, which is not that bad. With Dragon Link. So let's get into the list. I made some changes, and I'll quickly go over the combo at the end. But like essentially, it's the same type of thing. It is 60 this time. All right, so 3 Starly Seifert. It's a great starter to get into your combos. 3 Tracer. You definitely want to see this. I increased the Rocket Package. It's very important for you to have a level 4 target in your deck for Tracer. And I figured Recharger's as good as any. Having 1 Striker Dragon kind of sucks, so I might change this because like the other ones just have more attack power and they're level 4. 2 Rocket Synchron just because Needle Shenanigans, although it's not, that combo's not really as strong without our Lord and Savior LP that's banned, and then the Absol Dragon in case you like draw the Ravine. So that's the Rocket Package, and then the Seiferts, and then like the 1-up dragons. You got your Brotar, your Black Metal Dragon, your Chaos Dragons, your 1 Noctivision, the Levianeer, and the Red MD. This ratio should probably change since you don't have LP to resource out a lot of these. Like, you would only play 1 of this because, like, you're not really using it as a starter. Like, you could use it as an extender off of LP if you have everything else you need to search Red MD. So, I don't know. I might increase this, but I just wanted to test this out the way I was playing it before LP got banned. 2 Phalanx. So, this is a new addition. You actually synchro in this version of the deck, so that's a little spoiler. So you make sure you want to have 1 in deck to actually start playing the game. So then the hand traps, 2 Phantasme, triple Lancia. I should probably play Nib in here. 2 Ash. Like, it's really weird. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for the Gammas. 11, 12 for DD Crow, and then finally 15 for Valor. So I played 15 main deck hand traps. It was decent. Like, the object is to stop your opponent enough that you can use your extenders to play through their hand traps and their disruptions that they set up. And it worked pretty well. I was able to top with it for 5 rounds. Then the random one of bricks that are gonna end up revealing what I'm playing. 001, Colt Wing, and Karakuri Gamma MDL 4624 Shiru no Kikushi ni, or whatever. So yeah, people in the tournament were very upset when I kept on reading this full name whenever I played it, just for the meme. So the combo's interesting. I'm sure you can guess that there's no Auroradon in the extra deck. We play all the extenders because essentially you can do the full combo that I am trying to do with 2 dragons on board. So all these cards are still absolutely nuts, and they didn't get touched on the ban list, so they're still here. You do get your 1 Striker Dragon, so you still get your Boot Sector launch that can make an additional negate. I'll show you the combo plus Tracer in your hand. Then you got your Dragon Ravine, but that's only if you open this. You're most likely not searching this, like unless you already have this. This is your main combo for what we're trying to do here. The rest of the equips, triple Living Fossil. Man, Living Fossil is such a good card. Yeah, it comes in secret rare. And then this, because in testing before I went to the tournament, I was drawing Living Fossil too often, which means I couldn't abuse a card in my extra deck, so I added another equip card in there just to give me an extra monster. Like, this can usually bring back Striker Dragon. Like in tournament, I brought back actually I didn't bring back Striker Dragon with this. I brought back Tracer, but yeah, I could bring anything that you banish, and you do banish a lot in this deck still. Then for the power one, I was Monster Reborn. Like, it's an amazing extender. Foolish Burial, it just adds Tracer to your hand, basically. 1-for-1 starts your entire combo with Black Metal Dragon. This lets you get into Needle Fiber more easily since you're already playing the Gamma package. And this is just good going first or second. It's like, it protects you against hand traps. It can be set as an extra disruption because there's like Dryatron out there. Like, it's just pretty good. Extra deck, triple tokens for your Auroradon. Double Herald. It's really cute when you make Double Herald. Power Tool Dragon is the Equip Spell Searcher. Borreload Savage Dragon still in the party. Karakuri Super Shogun MDL as 00N Boonberry or whatever. So he's adorable, and he summons a tuner from your deck, and he adds an extra layer of disruption. So he's really cute. I'll be showing him in the combo. Striker and Pisty. Rest in peace, Alpi. Double Spheres. This is amazing. So if you open right, you can start your combo by having spheres up in the extra monster zone, and you have Auroradon in the main monster zone, starting your whole combo. During the tournament, I did get nibbed, and I used Brotar to search Levianeer, so I was able to rip a card from his hand, and then I believe I ended on another disruption because I hadn't used Tracer's effect, and we do play Apollosa in here, so like Seal is really good. So like I said before, like it's probably the best boss monster in the Dragon Link deck. You got your Romulus, your Needle, your Psyframe Lord Lambda. So essentially, you use this as protection. If you can make if you can put 2 monsters together but not dragons, then you may, if you have Gamma in your hand and you're afraid of Nib or whatever, or another hand trap, you can make this at the top and then make your Auroradon in the main monster zone. Worst case scenario, you load up your main monster zone with too many monsters and you can't activate the Gamma in your hand. So I think I just talked myself out of playing this card. It didn't come up in the tournament anyway. 1 Link 3, Auroradon, and then Apollosa and Borrelsword. If you have enough extenders, you can make Apollosa instead of Seal, so that plays even harder around Nib, and then you have even further disruptions for your opponent's turn. And then Borrelsword is for closing out games. This is still Dragon Link at the end of the day, so when you're going second, you're not always going for the Auroradon combo. You can abuse Pisty to Link Climb into Borrelsword. Red MD is huge, Levianeer is huge. There's still a lot of ways that you can do things in Dragon Link with Alpi banned still. And then side deck, this is, shout out to me bad cards. This is a really bad side deck. Like, I would recommend playing Dark Ruler no more. I just had them in another deck and I didn't switch them over. Pankratops is really good going second and like just breaking boards. Quakimeru Draco, like this thing just outright wins against certain matches. Like, for example, like Dryatron, they're all like light monsters, I guess. So Ghost Ogre, I just wanted more hand traps. Like, Ghost Ogre's terrible this format. It might do something against maybe Striker, like, but that's only like it honestly doesn't do shit. Terraforming and the Mystic Mine. It wouldn't be a Patrick deck unless I was playing Mystic Mine. Triple Cosmic Cyclone for back rows. Striker is back, so double anti-spell order, and then finally red reboot. All right, I'll just go over the combo really quick for you guys. So we're gonna show it off with a Tracer and a way to get to 2 dragons, which is Black Metal. So we're gonna normal Black Metal. We're gonna link off for Striker. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. We're gonna be searching the Boot Sector launch and the Red MD. After that, you're going to banish Striker, special summon out your Red MD. Red MD effect is special from Grave. Then you're going to link these off into your Romulus. That's going to search your equip spell. Lance. You're going to equip it. You're going to use its effect to activate a Phalanx from deck. You're going to use that to special summon itself. This is essentially just a way to climb up into Needle. You can do this combo entirely as long as you can get to Needle Fiber and you have a level 2 Synchro Monster in your grave, which is why you play the Emergency Teleport, because essentially if your Romulus gets stopped and you have Emergency Teleport, you can still do the full combo that I'm about to show you. So as you guys are familiar with, you're going to be summoning Deskbot 001 from your deck with Needle. And then this is your machine monsters that you can go into your Auroradon with. So that's going to summon 3 tokens. And that's going to trigger Deskbot 001. He's huge, by the way, so that can come up because he gains 500 attack for each machine monster on the field. Other than itself? No, you control. So it gains 500 times 5. So it's at 3,000 right now, so that's pretty decent. So you're going to synchro with 2 of the tokens, which are each level 3, by the way. For your Power Tool Dragon, that effect is going to activate. You're going to reveal your 3 living fossils, and you're going to randomly get one to your hand. But if you already drew one of your living fossils, then you can always try to add a DDR in there. It just gives you extra extenders. Unfortunately, living fossil is a hard once per turn, so if you have multiple, you're not going to be able to use them unless your opponent negates the activation, because this is an activate and not a use. So you can only use one effect, even if it's negated activation. But that's just a little tidbit. You're going to use Auroradon. You're going to tribute 2. So Power Tool disappears. You're going to put that away in your extra deck. And you're going to summon out the Cult Wing, as you guys are probably very familiar with. When you summon and you control another Phantom Knight or Mecha Phantom Beast monster, you can summon 2 tokens. So you need to keep Auroradon on the field or another one of the tokens, but that will mess up with your combo because we actually use his effect of level modulation because he also gains levels based on the number of tokens are on the field. So he's currently level 4 plus 6, which is 10. So since 2 are summoned at the same time, you get to summon Deskbot 001 back. This is where you synchro summon for your first hard negation. You're going to make a Herald. This is actually really broken, and a lot of the times people were actually struggling more with the Herald than the rest of the board because Dryatron really loses hard to this. Tri-Brigade can't do anything against this. Like, it's just very powerful having that macro Cosmos type effect, even if it's not from the field. Just from hand and deck, like the monsters all get banished, so it's very good. And then the Phantom Knights player that I was playing against could not out this at all. Then you're going to proceed to activate your Living Fossil, targeting your level 2 tuner. So you'll always have Phalanx in there if your combo went right. So you're going to summon that. It gets banished when it leaves the field, but you're going to synchro summon. That'll go to grave with your Mecha Phantom Beast Cult Wing. Since there's 1 token on the field, it's level 7, and it is a machine, so it does meet the requirements to summon the Karakuri monster, 1 tuner and 1 non-tuner machine monster. So it's a very interesting card. I know it's not very popular, so people don't know anything about it, so I'll explain. On summon, a synchro summon, you get to special summon any Karakuri from your deck. So you summon the really long name Karakuri Gamma MDL 4624 Shiru Kunishi from your deck for free, and it's a level 1 tuner. It has a second effect that can come up, but this thing, when it's in grave, it's a quick effect to banish itself and change the position of a Karakuri monster on the field. So you target your own guy, and when his position is changed, whether by card effect or manually, you can target a card in your opponent's field and banish it. So during your you synchro summon with these to get into the graveyard, and that's your double Herald. So during your opponent's turn, you can banish this to switch this to defense position, target a card in your opponent's field, banish it, and then when it's your turn, you draw your card. Amazing. Switch it to attack position, banish another one of their cards. It's so good. But we're not quite done yet. Sometimes, like I said earlier, you can have an extender, which would put Seal right here. This would be in the main monster zone. But whatever. Since we drew away to Tracer, you're going to activate your Boot Sector launch. So, like, keep in mind, this is like old Dragon Link, where 2 dragons by themselves were its full combo, and you could just, the cherry on top was the Tracer with the Boot Sector launch. It's kind of like that. So you're going to special summon this. And then since this was the highest Link monster that you used, you're not really going to use its effect later, and you can like use Boot Sector launch to extend later on. You're going to actually pop your Auroradon, which is what I do during duels. That's going to get you out your one of your level 4 targets. You're going to synchro those for your Savage. And you can actually summon this in defense mode too to play around Lightning Storm, but that actually reminded me of another effect that he has that I forgot to mention. So you got your Savage with your 3 negates in defense mode, it doesn't matter. So another crazy thing about this card is monsters you control in defense position cannot be destroyed by battle, which is why it was so difficult for people to out these guys. These only have 1,000 defense, but as long as this guy's on the field, you can't destroy them by battle, which means you can't destroy this by battle either. If your opponent Lightning Storms, you can either waste a hard negate, or you can banish your Karakiri to put this in defense mode, or you can just summon this in defense mode outright, because 1,500 defense does not matter as long as its effects are not negated. So yeah, that's the board, and a lot of people can't play through it. And it's super consistent, obviously, because not a lot of people know about this deck because I just made it up, and no one's like playing a garbage Auroradon combo in their Dragon Link deck. So people are trying to stop the Dragon Link portion of the deck. And then after that, you just utilize Needle Fiber, which in a normal Dragon Link deck doesn't do anything because you needed both arrows. You would summon a Rocket Synchron before, and that wouldn't give you anything. But now, Halki Fibrax is actually an entire, like, 2 negates and a banish on your opponent's turn. And that's not to say if you don't have access to Tracer. Sometimes, unfortunately, you have to use your Tracer to get into Needle Fiber, but your opponent's going to be trying to negate your initial stuff, so you end up with this board through hand traps a lot of the time, and that's what I experienced in the tournament. So I was actually surprised with this. This deck surprised me a lot, because I was expecting to do a lot better with the Sky Striker Orcus scrap list that I was playing than this deck. So I actually topped with this, and I just wanted to show you guys my list. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.